Hey peeps. So I realized after I went through the statement that Jay-Z put out that I didn't have the full thing. So I now have the full thing. And I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to go through it and point out the whole Darvo thing. I just want to go through it and, well, I might point out some of that if it comes up again in the parts that I haven't read through, but mostly I just want to get the full statement out. I also want to correct something I said in the live, I think last night. I said in the live last night that Jay-Z was accusing Tony Busby of following him. It's the other way around. Tony Busby thinks that, or doesn't think, he's saying that Jay-Z's lawyers are like harassing him and stuff like that, which I do believe. So Jay-Z isn't saying that, but he is accusing Tony Busby of extortion and blackmail when really Tony Busby is just doing his job. He just sent, a letter basically letting him know that there was a civil suit, and that was it. That's not blackmail and extortion. That is Tony Busby doing his job and being like, here's this thing that this person came to me about. And I mean, the reason people are going to Tony Busby is because he's representing all the other victims. So I think that's why people just keep going to him. But yeah, so it's insane that he's saying that. But well, it's not really insane. It's just not surprising. He's manipulative. Him and the diddler. The good old diddler. We love that guy. Just kidding, guys. That's a joke. Not a funny one. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around real quick while I do this because I've got to read. Hey everyone, I'm going to read the full statement that Jay-Z put out because I thought that I had the full statement yesterday. I didn't. So, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can flip this cam. Ooh, look at my broken candle. Shout out to my boyfriend. Thanks for, just kidding. Actually was really helpful because I wasn't gonna be able to light this baby anymore. So, anyway. All right, so I'm going to read the full statement that Jay-Z came out with, okay? Hang on. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay. So, I'm about to read the full statement that Sean Carter put out. I'm going to stop calling him Jay-Z. Sean. All right. So, here's the full statement. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer, quote, end quote. He put quotes around that, named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. I wish I could smack this mother. Anyway, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. Blah, blah, blah. Very dramatic. I also find it funny that he mentions at some point, he mentioned something about theatrics with Tony Busby, and I'm like, look at how theatrical this whole fucking statement is. But anyway, so no, I will not give you one red penny. Cool. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. Oh my God. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. See what I mean? So yeah, this is manipulative. I have no idea how you have come to be. Oh wow, this is. So he's kind of smearing his character here too, guys, which is common with narcissistic people. It's called narcissistic injury, and when you offend them by calling them out on their behavior, they tend to lash out and say awful things that typically aren't true about other people, or it's like exaggerated truths anyway, or half truths anyway. So I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind. Ooh, okay. I've seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. Do you notice how he's purposefully, I mean, he's purposefully trying to shit on him and dehumanize, kind of be demeaning, condescending, which is common. I mean, abusive narcissistic people tend to do that, where it's like they are very, I mean, this whole statement is very like in kind of like, it's really dramatic, I feel like, but also sounds like, how do I put this? I don't know. Okay, so he's talking down to him, like I said. Your type, blah, blah, blah. You claim to be a Marine. Now he's attacking his credibility. He's smearing his character. Again, common that narcissistic people tend to do this when you call them out and they don't like to hear about themselves. So then they start finding ways to tear your character down to make you doubt yourself, to make you back down, basically. He's trying to intimidate here. Ooh, we're scared with your... Dude, the only thing we're scared of, Jay-Z, is your ugly ass face, okay, bro? So, nice letter, though. Your type. It's like, yeah, you're talking about yourself, quote unquote, billionaire. Fucking idiot. Anyway. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. He probably doesn't even know what that means. Shit, I don't. You have neither honor nor dignity. Okay. I'm guessing valor is like honor, pretty much, but another word for it. But my only heartbreak is for my family, my wife, and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. We already read this part. Man, I'm just so tired of him playing the victim. My heart and support. Oh gosh, this is just. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world. Oh my God, this is so like every true victim in the world literally wants to rip your Adam's apple out of your throat right now, bro. I'm speaking from personal experience. Like, are you joking? Is this a, okay. Who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability, by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Ambulance chaser? What the fuck does that mean? Jesus. Ambulance chaser. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whatever that means. He's just shitting on him again, pretty much. You've made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. Oh, here he goes. I'm a young man who made it out the Project Brooklyn. Here he goes playing. Okay, whatever. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists. Oh, I've just heard enough. We read the rest, and I'm just tired of giving this motherfucker a voice. But I don't know. I guess this is probably convincing for people who... Is this convincing for anybody? There's no way anybody believes this. Do you guys believe this? Do you believe this? When you saw this, were you like, oh my gosh, yeah, this guy is totally not responsible. He wrote a whole letter. Or were you basically how I was, where I was like, oh my gosh, guilty. A whole letter? Why? Didn't anybody teach him how to manipulate appropriately? Yeah, so I said that opposite. This is like, well, I guess it's not manipulation, it's just he's lying. And he's not very good at it because he wrote a whole book to deny. And a whole book smearing Tony Busby's character, taking shots at him, playing the victim, denying the allegations, attacking Tony Busby, and then flipping the script and pretending that him and his family are the victims, and Tony Busby is just an exploitative, evil ambulance chaser, whatever the fuck that is, Jay-Z. Like, ooh, what an insult. Ouch. Even though, what the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? Again, I keep calling him an idiot because he's ignorant. The guy is ignorant, but he wants to act like he's not because he's a billionaire. We're clearly seeing that that doesn't mean anything at this point. It means you got effed in the A, and you effed people in the A, and in the vajay, and minors, clearly, and did crazy, I mean, R-worded minors, but just done a lot of crazy shit, guys. I knew someone was going to click off with that, but I mean, do you want me to like sugarcoat? Jesus Christ. I should be doing this on my other channel, but I feel like people on this channel would be interested too, so I'll see. I'll see. If I start losing subscribers, I'm going to stop doing it on this channel though. But, ooh. The cops are always coming down this way. Okay, oops. My phone was overheating, apparently. The cops are going down the road. You know, they're always going, because that's like a really kind of a hot area, you know, so that's why they're always going that way. It's kind of exciting. Well, it's not, because please, I hope nobody's hurt, and I pray that if they are, they get the help and assistance that they need. But I usually turn on the police scanner to find out what's going on. But yeah, it's like, what was my point of what I was saying earlier? Like, it's traumatizing to talk about this type of shit because, like, ugh, it's just a lot. But I don't know where I was going with what I had said before. Oh, that's what I was saying is that all these people, like, for example, Jay-Z sucks. I'm sorry. Not a good artist, not a good rapper. Sorry. Don't like his music. Never have. He's an oldie. He needs to stop rap. He needed to stop rapping a long time ago. And how dare him use 444? Him? How dare he? But you know, either way, uh we know that being a billionaire or, all of these people that have all this money, like I was saying earlier, the reason they do is they got F'd in the A and F'd people in the A and the whatever. I already said this earlier. I'm just doing a mini recap, guys, for anybody who missed it. Okay, it's not exciting stuff. It's fucked up ass stuff, actually. Shit. I just realized how serious the shit I'm talking about is. It's like, oof. Because the problem is, this is becoming so big in the media that it's like desensitization like a bitch. I'm like, oh my gosh. I need to be a little bit more, whatever, censored. A little bit more censored, a little bit more aware of desensitization. Anyway, back to what I was saying. These peeps are frauds. They're not that great. I always wondered why people liked Beyonce and Jay-Z that much. I'm like, I get, but like I never understood why they got that big kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm not saying they're not. Well, okay, Jay-Z sucks, like I said. Beyonce, she's decent. But again, that's why it's confusing. It's like decent in all aspects. Decent looks, decent talent. Decent meaning decent. Like, she's not ugly. She's not talentless, but she's also not. She's not. I'm trying to think of somebody. I don't know. She's not Helga Pataki. Just kidding. But people, all I have to say, yeah, so it's kind of ridiculous. So now Jay-Z is, I think, no, I think Tony Busby tried to get like a restraining order against Jay-Z's lawyers or something, and the judge denied it, something crazy like that. I don't know what else to say about it for real. Let me think if I have any more updates. Yeah. I might do a tarot reading after this too. The full moon in Gemini is coming up this weekend, December 14th. Full moon in Gemini is going to be cray. I can't wait to see what happens internally for me. Full moons are all about releasing. And the sign of Gemini is all about like communication, knowledge. Geminis are pretty, well, known to be intelligent, witty, you know, quick on their feet. But also it's about communication. But I'm trying to figure out like, oh, I see, maybe like releasing any blockages with like regarding communication. Oh, or even like thought processes, yeah, 21 on the clock. Thought processes. Definitely, because Gemini is all about the mind, you know. And you know, Gemini it's twins, so it's all about duality as well. So that being said, just trying to figure out how that fits with all that. Duality is like two things existing at once. What? So cognitive dissonance? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is like mental blockages because cognitive dissonance is like a mental block, you know. Talking about the full moon in Gemini. Yeah, yes, I can. But yeah, I was talking about Jay-Z, but I stopped talking about Jay-Z and I'm talking about the full moon in Gemini. So, yeah, like I said, duality. Where the fuck was I going with that? Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it. Duality, different perspectives, the way you view things. That's what that's about. So, releasing any resistance possibly to that. But also being able to see both sides. Both sides of what? So, yep, full moon and gem. I gotta look into it more though to find out more about it. Like what to look out for with it. Oh, so maybe it's about finding balance. Good point, Cody. Both sides of a feminine masculine balance, or light and dark, good and evil. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pearly. Pearl. She's asleep, guys. Pearly. This is me waking her up. Honey. Wait, I can't even tell like how she's laying. There, I need to go check on my daughter. Pearly. Oh, hi, sweetie. It's my cat. But she's my daughter, so haters gonna hate in this bitch. It is late. It's also cold in here. Hey, girl. I might do a Cancer reading after this, peeps. Yeah, it's late here. Jay-Z, he's guilty. That's what we've concluded. He's definitely guilty. The amount of reactivity in his statement says a lot. And also him attempting to smear Tony Busby's character and also flip the script on him and play the victim and act like Tony Busby is exploiting him or extorting him or, blackmailing him. That's all manipulation, guys, and it's a huge red flag because it tells us he's guilty because a normal person would not respond that way. Only a narcissistic person who is predatorial in nature, and that means that the likelihood that he committed that crime is a lot higher based on that statement alone, because he flipped the script. Why did he have to do all that? Why did he have to mock him being a Marine? Why do you have to do all that shit? It's weird. It's like if you're innocent, why don't you just say, yeah, this is bullshit, and my lawyer will call your people, bitch. So that's all I'd have to say. Like, why would you? What? It screams guilty. Like I was saying last night, it's a calling in sick email that's way too goddamn long. Yeah, dear manager, I'm feeling really under the weather today. Like my stomach's hurting a little bit. You know, I think I might have like a fever. I think I might have thrown up. And I'm just feeling really, really sick. And so I don't know. I might have to just lay in bed all day. It's like, okay, why? A sick person, why are you going into that much detail? You're weird and you're probably making it up. Like all this long explanation. Yeah, I went out to dinner last night and I ate, tofu, and I think I might have gotten food poisoning because I threw up like twice this morning. Yeah, I think I might die. So I'm probably gonna call off sick today. It's like guilty. I mean, lying. Same thing with Mr. Sean Carter, the guy who wants to, Mr. Busby, Mr. Carter, fake billionaire, fraud. You're the fucking fraud, dude. You literally did it with guys. I don't know if you're gay, I don't know what's going on, but you did it. Probs. With guys, with minors, all this shit. And I don't know how somehow this made you money because all of the sickos at the top are sickos like you, but that means that your money is dirty, which means you're not a real billionaire, bitch. You're a fraud. In fact, you're the one who's the extortioner, right? I don't know what extortion means, but it sounds like the shit he's doing. What the freak? So, yeah. He is a fraud. And that's why there's another red flag. He's calling, my bad, hang on. He's calling Tony Busby a fraud. He is the fraud. Sean Carter is the fraud. So he's projecting another sign of some type of personality disorder, because a lot of defense mechanisms going on here. No empathy, faked empathy. Oh, my support goes out and I hope all the survivors, oh man, you really laid it on thick. But you know what? You didn't come up with that. Your lawyer or someone else who actually has empathy did. So that might be why the letter maybe sounds convincing, but Jay-Z definitely wrote the parts where, one red penny or whatever the fuck he said. All that dumb shit, that's him. That's him. Because he just seems like you can tell he's an ignorant motherfucker. Look at his face. He's ignorant. I'm convinced that Diddy is some type of demon, some type of Lucifer incarnate. I don't fucking know. He is not human. I don't know if you've heard of the term hungry ghost. It's a term from, or, like Buddhism. And it basically describes like a demon that is, never, their hunger and thirst is never satiated. And that's this guy. He's a sicko, and his hunger and thirst for disgusting, sick things is never satiated. And he is a demon. There's something. You know what? I heard Denzel Washington walked out when he found out what was going on, though. That is what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that he walked out when he found out what was going on. He was like, "Whoa, I am out of here." Now, what I want to know is what happened to Chris Brown? How many parties did he go to? Yeah, succubus. Yup, definitely, definitely. Isn't the succubus the feminine energy though, or is that not true? I know the Jezebel is feminine. Well, not good, karmic feminine energy rather. But is succubus, do you know if succubus is feminine, or if you don't know, that's fine. But yeah, definitely just evil. He's damaged so many people's lives, especially his kids. That's the thing that's like the scariest is he brainwashed them and obviously is like telling them to do that stuff, but the fact that they have to live their lives like that under the thumb of that creep, that's why I hope he does stay in prison, because he's dangerous. He is dangerous. God damn it. Yeah. He's dangerous. That's why he's in prison. That's why he didn't even come out for Thanksgiving. Fuck him. I hope that turkey in that prison was the most disgusting turkey that Diddy's ever tasted in his life. I hope he puked. Fucking bastard. That's what he gets. Sure, he never imagined he'd be spending Thanksgiving in jail. But, dreams do come true. I don't know. Oh, I was like, what? Nashville? I'm like, this dude has really lost it. I'm like, this is just getting too weird. I'm like, I can't. So thank God that was a typo. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, it's terrifying, and I really wish, like, this shit sucks because you guys, these trials are gonna be going on for fucking ever. This shit's gonna be in the news for fucking ever. It's already been a year, over a year. Oh my goodness. I need to breathe, It's like that's all I hear about. I mean, it's everywhere. But, yeah. Yeah, not meant to be fucked up, but some of the stuff you were saying earlier, I'm like, I have no fucking clue what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I was like, what? But I just thought, nah, people have their own perspective. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but you know what you're talking about, so that's all that matters. That is all that matters, because I don't know, who am I to say? Oh, what's that? What's a transcendental mark of destiny? Smoking some real good stuff here. Good times. It never stops. Thank God for No, I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't read the Bible. I mean, I've read parts of the Bible, you know. My stepdad read the whole Bible multiple times. I'm like, "Oof, wow, that's cool, but I don't know. Maybe I will read it one day. But no, diamond-shaped eyes and double-edged swords. It's a mark in my left palm that came from a tree. Oh, Cody, not you're losing me again. What is... Okay, I can't be pulled into this. I'm sorry, but I have no freaking clue, and starting to freak me out. I'm gonna hear you out, but I'm definitely very sus of you. Just gonna be real with you. Because why not, you know, guys? Honesty is the best policy, peeps. It's just, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I'm getting weird feelings. I don't mind Bible stuff, but I'm also like, it's the way you're writing it and stuff. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're referring to. You know, I need more specifics. I have too much PTSD. I'm too paranoid otherwise to put the pieces together properly. So you're gonna have to spell the whole thing out for me, Cody. Or not. I don't give a fuck either way if you'd like to. Weed? What do you mean? I don't know what's going on anymore. Universe, please protect me. Saint Michael, protect me. I'm not even Catholic anymore, but I'm doing the sign of the cross back here. Oof. But I do pray a lot. And the universe protects me. I'm telling you. It's getting weird how many people around me are having bad things happen who have effed with me. It's like getting creepy, but also I need to watch what I'm doing and saying because I have abilities. Like I'm a witch, I guess. So sometimes I'm gonna be real. I do people who have done very wrong to me that don't show signs of changing or any type of remorse or empathy. Yes, I wish it's not that I wish bad on them. I just wish that they suffer some type of consequence that teaches them to learn from the error of their ways. And the universe tends to do it in kind of like life-threatening ways. Like it's happened this year twice to multiple people. It's happened to me, but it hasn't happened to that degree with me because I haven't done anything that horrendous or bad. Like I don't do bad shit. So I've gotten little bits of karma, you know, a tire pop in here and shit like that, but the universe, I swear to God, delivers, or God, the universe, God, whoever the freak it is, the divine, they deliver karma or consequence to people in degree, depending upon the degree and severity of what they've done. So my tires pop because I don't go around fucking people's lives over. I mean, I'm not a perfect human being, but anyway, this is past stuff. Point is, people who have more severe consequences, health issues, motor accidents, I just heard. in my head. Motor accidents? Okay. What? I'm not sure I believe what you're talking about. I think I'm a witch or a magician. Not everybody has certain powers, but I used to play like this game Wizards when I was like in second grade. And they will. I got a plan for the ones that survived excuse me? What kind of a plan? What are you talking about? You better not be talking about hurting anybody or you can get the fuck off my shit. And I'm contacting. I'm not contacting either. I don't like the authorities. But if you're talking about really, what are you talking about here, Cody? This is starting to sound cultish. This is really starting to sound culty. Okay, what are you saying here that you have a plan for the ones that survived the fuck things they did? What do you mean? We're about to have a come to Jesus moment right now. What do you mean rebuilding our world? I thought you were talking about hurting these peeps. I gotta click on your picture so I can see who the fuck I'm talking to. Who is this Cody person? I can't even see. My eyesight is so bad. Are you wearing a tie in that picture? Is that even a person? My eyesight is really, really bad, so I can't tell what is going on. Anyway, rebuilding our world, how? Listen, guys. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's 2:53. Oh, I don't get it. But like, why would you have a plan to? I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I can't. I need to stop interacting right now because my head feels a little. Pearl? I need Pearl down here ASAP. You guys, do you think Jay-Z can sleep at night? He probably takes drugs to go. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I was that man. The good thing about this coming out is it does make me feel so relieved that I'm not a horrible person. It's like, ugh, whew, sucks for those peeps. Glad I'm never gonna have those problems ever. Ever. But, you know, that would suck to get in legal trouble. Never been there. Because I don't do bad shit. What? What are you talking about? Okay, I cannot. This is freaking me out. Mm-mm. This is freaking me. This is absolutely freaking me out. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to part ways because my energy and you're starting to scare the shit out of me talking about Antichrist. Please go pour some holy water over yourself, say some prayers, please. Universe, protect me from this Antichrist energy, whatever the fuck. This is scaring the shit out of me. Okay, so please, universe, God, Saint Michael, protect me and anybody else in here right now from this creepy ass energy, peeps. And I will see you soon. Peace.